This clip won't be edited in a fancy way because I have some breaking news to share and I wanted to push this clip out as soon as possible. So many of you might know that Nintendo wanted to sue Yuzu, the creators of the Nintendo Switch emulator, and we've all been preparing for them to go and fight it out in court. Well, it turns out that Yuzu's lawyer is also afraid of Nintendo and they convinced the Yuzu team to settle. So what Yuzu has to do now is basically stop all development of the Yuzu emulator and pay Nintendo $2.4 million in damages. And considering this is an open source project that's funded by Patreon, this will basically run them out of business. But the saving grace here is that being open source, somebody else might fork this entire project and they might start it up all over again. But I'm not too sure about that, call me pessimistic, but I think that everyone who wanted to contribute to this project has already done so, because it's open source and everyone could. And this is quite a precedent, because what Nintendo wanted to do here is more than anything to make a statement. They usually didn't have much success with suing emulators or the teams that made the emulators because they are quite protected by laws. Technically, emulators do not spread any prohibited or illegal content and they do not have any pirated material. We'll ignore the whole thing with Dolphin and them using encryption keys, but besides that, emulators were fairly protected by law, and this is a clear-cut sign that emulators should fear Nintendo just like everyone else. We all know that Nintendo has one hell of a reputation of suing the pants off anyone who goes against them. Which sucks for us, the consumers. We used to enjoy this, and there's a lot of arguments why emulation is the perfect way to store and to safeguard the entire collections of software and games that would have otherwise gotten lost over time. But Nintendo doesn't seem to see it that way. So yeah, the immediate outcome of this is that we should expect the Yuzu emulator to be no more. I hope you guys enjoyed it up until this point. It will most probably be taken down from the Play Store and from GitHub and from everywhere. But again, the good part is that somebody will eventually fork this entire project and pick it back up. We have no idea. How long will this take? Hell if I know. Nobody can know. Everything is up in the air right now, and we have all the right in the world to be pissed off at Nintendo right now. Actually, it depends on which side of the camp you are, because technically they are trying to protect their empire and intellectual property. I'm very pro-emulation, and this totally rubs me the wrong way. So I just wanted to share this with you fine people, with you fine nerds, which I love. And I think that we should all mourn together right now, because this is not happy news. I'm pretty sure the current Yuzu developers, the ones with the actual brain power to create such a thing, I'm pretty sure they are scared off now from contributing to any fork that might appear later down the line. So whatever version will appear after this, it will probably develop way slower than what we saw with Yuzu. So yeah. Let's all share this bad news together, let's all mourn together, and let's all blame Nintendo together, because there's no other villain here. Like, literally, Nintendo is like Darth Vader at this point. There's no other comparison that comes to my mind. It's like Anakin Skywalker in that room of very young Jedis, and we all know what Anakin did there. So in a perfect world, Nintendo would have been as chill with emulation as Sony is, but considering how Nintendo is playing things off, I don't think that there's a parallel universe where we might ever have a chill Nintendo. But yeah, hold my hand, we all need a hug right now, and we all need to move past this and curse the Nintendo gods for all the heartache that they bring upon us. Anyway, see you in the next clip, my dear nerds. Bye.